Okay, now I'm going to show you how you set up your original time slots for all your rooms if they aren't set up already, and what we're going to look for in the monthly reports. So for both of these, we're going to go to the admin, the darker colored of the two. We're going to set up our room times the same as we did for private events. So you go to the three bars at the top, you click store, which I did not just do, then escape rooms, and then same as before, you're going to click on it and manage escape room time slots in blue, and you just go ahead and add them in just like we did private events. You do the day of the week, your time slots. You're not going to exclude them from the stats, so you just do the first two boxes and then hit create. You do this for all of your rooms that you have in Bookio. If you already get it and they're already set up, then you're just going to double check them and make sure they're correct. Mine were all set up when I got them, but there were one or two that were off, so I had to delete them just by hitting the little trash can picture. You can see there. And then making sure the ones that you have are correct. Next, I'm going to show you, if you just hit the G, you can go back home, how to do the stats and some different things that they can do with that. So you're going to go to utilization there at the bottom, click it, and then click the date that you want. So like I just did my monthly reports, so I did July 1st through July 31st. Filter by date, and it shows you some different things. So when we do our monthly reports, until they decide exactly what they want to see from us, it's pretty easy because all you're going to do is take some screenshots of what the reports say. So just get a good look. This says utilization of escape rooms by day, so you can see how many we had each day, the utilization, what percent was filled, weekend utilization, and then utilization by escape room. So you're just going to break it down. You can also access this on a desktop computer, so it's a little bit easier when you do your monthly reports. Just make sure you get a screenshot of each section there, and then you can go back and do game reviews, which is just one of the buttons on the bottom. Same thing, this is going to give us some feedback when the players sign up. They put their email in, and then after the game, our system emails them out a link to their picture and it asks them for some feedback about the room. So this is the feedback that we've gotten. Just make sure, again, with your monthly reports, you get a screenshot of each of these. So it gives you an experience of the players. Was this their first game, their sixth game, what have you? The overall reviews, and then it breaks it down by room. These are the infirmary reviews, the game room reviews, and the library reviews. So just make sure you get all of those in screenshots when you do your monthly reports until they tell us otherwise. You can click the one that says email/SMS, and this gives us, you'll want to put the correct dates in, of course, but I'm just going to show you this. Get screenshots of the email information. So this tells us the email link clicks breakdown. So did they click on the team photos? Did they click on the stat profiles? Different things like that, the promotions, and then user interaction email. This is only showing for like one day, so don't worry that it's all gray. But at the end of the month, when you do your monthly reports, they'll be a little bit fuller. But the amount of users that clicked on the links and the amount of users that did not click on the links in the email. When you do this from a desktop, at the top it just says stats, and it'll have these different things listed under there. So either way, it doesn't matter. You can look at users, and it's going to break it down by male and female. So you can take a look at your total users, total male, total female. Here's your daily player counts. You'll get a screenshot of that. You're going to get a screenshot of the age breakdown of the users, a screenshot of the gender breakdown, participants by gender. When we go back for our stats, we can also look at the escape rooms themselves. Put your dates in for the whole month. When you do your monthly reports, it shows you escape room usage by group size. This only goes up to 8 players. This is something we might fix because our rooms hold more than 8 players, but most places don't hold that many, so that's why it wasn't built into the system that way. So any rooms that have 9 or more players are excluded from this graph right here. So it's probably something that'll change in the future, but for now, go ahead, get a screenshot of that, get a screenshot of the escapes and attempts by the escape room. And then we go back And let's see, I think the last one is the return business. Right now it's going to show us that we don't have any return business because it's only showing us from like yesterday to today. But once you do, it'll generate some information if you've had any return business, customers who have played one or more games, and then it shows it by gender, and then it'll show it by visit date and the time in between their visits. Last month we didn't have any repeat business, or if we did, it didn't show it. So I was told that it will show up once we get it, but since we do a lot of like team building and corporate events, we might not get as much return business as other types of locations. So you might have to wait a while for something to show up on here. So those are the things that you are going to take screenshots of for your monthly reports. Like I said, they're all here, these 6 boxes, each of them where it says stat links. If you do it from the desktop, along the top of the bar, it'll just say stats, click on there, and then these will be options for each of them. So until we are told otherwise, go ahead and take screenshots of all of that information for your monthly reports.